Hello, dynamic stars. Peace and blessings to you all. We are here today uh, to do what we always do, to help you bring your intuition to the fore, to bring you more. And we are here with the Medunitaire Oracle, the Egyptian angels, and we're going to ask, you know, what will today bring? Sort of like an energy read for the day. And I'm going to do these from time to time. Let me know how you feel about them. I'm going to pull an overall card for everyone watching, and I will pull it from, great quotes deck. I have more of a Zen Buddhist type of deck. Affirmations, words to live by type of thing. So that'll be the overarching message for everyone. And then I will use the one deck, the Medunitaire deck, today at least, and pull 3 times from it. So there'll be decks 1, 2, and 3. And we will do stone 1 is going to be pile 1. Shiva Lingham. Shiva Lingham. Pile 2 is going to be Lapis Lazuli, stone 2. And then for stone 3, we're going to have Shungite. All right, so pick your stones. We'll do the message later. Here's the overall message for what will today bring. What's the energy read for today? Energy read for today is, if I truly believe it, I can create it. You see that? If I truly believe it, I can create it. And that is as clear as day. Anything that is in your space, in your mind, in your thoughts, that you may have been having doubts, that you may be feeling like, I don't know, this is a little bit beyond me, or the situation hasn't been good, you can create it. You might need to step back from those limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, and focus on the steps to make it happen. And then you'll be able to see the forward movement and things will open up for you. So do not have doubts, do not have anxieties. Find the actionable pieces of that theme of the situation. Read for today. What will the day bring? Those who chose the Shiva Lingam. Very nice. We have Heteru Tu Chayas, Ma'at Tem Chayas. So first and foremost, this is a day where you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to have some enjoyment. There's going to be a lot of things that bring up your energy, that bring you that reason to smile, the reason to, just do things. Of course, it's Labor Day. Maybe some of you are going to the Parkway if you're in the New York area. Maybe some of you are just doing things that are relaxing to you because it is Labor Day. I mean, and just as I'm talking, I hear the music starting up. I have soca music playing around me. I don't know if you can hear it, but you're going to do things that will make you feel good today. However, with the Ma'at Tem Chayas card, you have to be mindful that you don't go into excess, that you don't allow the enjoyment of it all to overtake you and make you miss the bigger picture of it all. Today is a day of rest. Today is a day for you to calm down, chill out. Today is not a day for you to really enjoy yourself and put yourself into another problem. And that is something to watch for today. There's a lot of eye candy out there. It can stay there. It does not have to come home with you. You do not have to take its number. You can leave it right there. Enjoy it there and leave it there. So that is a message for you. Another way to look at this energy is if you're working on a project, because I feel some of you are working on a project. You're not even dealing with it. You're not dealing with the Labor Day aspect of it. You're like, this is a day of self-direction. This is a day for me to get my stuff done. So if you're trying to get your stuff done, again, focus on the creative aspects, focus on the marketing. How can you incorporate this day's energy into what you're doing? And make sure that you're not in tunnel vision with this. Because with that Ma'at Tem, you could be working and focusing on the areas that the public will see, but you're not adding in what's happening right now, what's going on in the moment, current events. How do current events impact your project, your business? Bring that in so that people can see that you are socially aware and it's not just you're right in the middle of your own stuff, that you are a whole person. And that could be a message also just in general for everyone who has this pile. Make sure that you are a well-rounded person and that you're not focused on only one area of life, that your 9 boxes of life are filled up. And I guess I could do a video on the 9 boxes of life at some point too. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading for those of you who chose pile 1, the Shiva Lingham. Okay, and now we're going to go on for those who chose pile 2, the Lapis Lazuli. What is the energy today? What will today bring? What will today bring for those who chose pile 2? What will the day bring for those who chose pile 2? What will the day bring for those who chose pile 2? Okay. No reversals. I just want it up, right side up so that you can see it. This is Sheps 2 Chayas, Nekabet Tem Chayas. So for those of you who chose this pile, you have someone who has passed over who may not be directly related to you, but who has great interest in you. Because with this Sheps card, these are the revered ancestors, very high ancestors. So it doesn't always have to be ancestors. It could be, with this card, you could have an angelic archangel being who's around you. You could have an ancient Egyptian being. You can have one of the deities from the Indian pantheon that is working with you. Ganesh, Shiva, it could be Kali. There are many different high-spirited ancestors, angels, divine entities, and one of them is watching over you today, and they want you to know that they are there. Because with this Nekabet Tem card here, Tem Chayas, not fully closed but going towards that, there is a sense that you're not listening to that ancestor, that you're doubting, that your fears and quite possibly some of your friends around you, family members, people you work with are, oh, where'd you get that idea? I don't understand. Why you gotta be all into that? You know, that's the kind of energy, because they don't want you listening to this really high spirit who's trying to direct your life away from some of the stuff that those people want you to do. And that is why you're getting, you know, this blowback from the people around you. And I'm feeling like this is fairly close, intimate people around you that are trying to stop you and put up blocks for this ancestor. To help, you can burn candles, white candles, to this ancestor. Put a little bit of water out for them and ask them to keep your vision, keep your third eye clear so that you can hear and you can see their messages. And now you know Don't say anything to the people around you. Just follow the impulses that you're getting from the ancestor, from the angelic divine being, so that you can make forward strides. Because sometimes you have to move quietly before you can tell anybody. And a lot of times you don't have to tell anybody anything. They're going to see from your actions what's happening. And at that point, since you haven't verbalized it, there's no blowback coming to you. Yes, they might do certain things, but your ancestor will show you how to move around it. Okay? What a beautiful reading. Okay. Now, for those of you who chose pile 3, what is the energy of today? What is the energy of today? What will today bring for you? What will today bring for you? What will today bring for you? What is the energy of today? What is the energy of today? For those who chose pile 3. For those who chose pile 3. For those who chose pile 3, what is the energy of today? Okay. Dark deceased Temchayas to Huti Hetep. So, with this card, the first conversation that we have to have is, what's happening? What's going on? What you up to? Who's around you? What are you doing? Why? You probably already know why. You're probably like, oh man, yeah, you got caught. You got caught red-handed. Spirit is like, yeah, all of that stuff, you already know. You already know. I don't have to tell you. Drugs, too much sexing all over the place, too much losing your seed, losing your vitality, both men and women. This is not a men thing. Having too much sex is on women too, because that means your brain doesn't function, you don't function, judgment kind of goes out the window, and that's on both sides. When you lose that sexual vitality, that force, with too much sex all over the place, what happens? You don't function and you don't do the things that you're supposed to do. Because guess what? Behind it is Tahuti Atet. You already know that you're doing things wrong. I keep picking up on the, too much indulgence in the pleasures of the body. But this could be on anything. It could be on drugs, but I'm not feeling it. For this particular pile, I feel you guys are on a spiritual path. You already want to do this. You have leanings towards it, but, life feels good. Life is sweet. Why I gotta go through all of that other stuff over there? Because it takes me away from the enjoyment. Yeah, it does. But that's what this card is. Dark Deceased is low-level thoughts, low energy, low vibration. Things that do not further, okay? And in this case, yes, it's an 11. This is a different system. This is an Egyptian system. It doesn't work on the angelic numbers. But when I see 11, I understand that that is also a message. It is a stamp from the positive angels, the divine beings that are trying to wake you up and bring you to Tahuti. Tahuti is wisdom. He is the mouthpiece of God. You go to Tahuti to get messages from the oracles so that you can better your life. So the angels are pointing you to going back into what you know and pulling away from the things that are right now just causing you a lot of enjoyment, a lot of twee, as some people may call it, a lot of just downright enjoyable stuff. Nobody's saying don't enjoy, but the overindulgence of it will take you down a path. And your spirit knows. So with this reading for today is a wake-up call. Shungite is a very interesting stone. Shungite is something that you put on your phones and near your computers to remove the EMF waves, to dissipate them. For you, with that stone being there, you need to put things in place that will disrupt that energy that you have for doing certain things. So you might want to look up some crystals that will help you to channel the higher energies. For you, you need to work on your third eye and your crown chakra to help seek that knowledge, that information, and continue your ascension process, because I do believe you're going through ascension symptoms, and that's why you're running scared. Okay? So pile 3, that's all for you. Thank you so much. This was just a quick short read today, and I hope you enjoyed this reading and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.